Today, we want to talk to you about holding your field, creating your energetic field around you, and being able to hold a state of balance whilst in different circumstances. So, I'm just going to go in and have a listen to this. Yeah, okay. And so often the brain does not understand the difference between our imagination and our creation of and reality of what we're seeing with our own eyes. So when we walk around and have experiences, we are seeing them with our own eyes, or we're using our senses. You know, if we don't use sight, we use our senses to experience. And there is no difference that when we're going into like a meditation, that we're using our senses rather than our sight to actually have an experience as well. The experience has the same effect on the brain, and the brain produces signals through the hypothalamus and the thalamus into the pituitary gland. Now, that gland then sends out lots of different hormones into the endocrine system. And through that system, it creates the actual feeling, your feeling, or what you're feeling. So when we close our eyes and we breathe in deeply and we relax, and then we start to allow our mind to take us into a visual or a sensing or a feeling of some sort. Even if we choose to think of an emotion, we can start to create that feeling of that emotion through our bodies. So if we are feeling sad about not being able to get out and to do things, then we create the feeling of sadness through our endocrine system. And then that feeling comes into the body and we are experiencing the feeling of sadness. So we want to work on today holding your field of energy and holding your thought intention and creating more of a intentional setting to have the experience of the emotion. So the way that feels is, and you will so get what I'm talking about because I can feel them projecting the feelings into me. So I'm going to project them forward to you. So for example, today, my intention today is that we create an amazing feeling in the body. Like it comes in and it slowly starts to resonate with your heart. And as you feel it in your heart, some may be emotional, some may feel this deep love or this deep sense of self. I want to intend that we have and create a self-acceptance today in every single cell of your body. And that would feel like comfortability. It would feel like contentment. It would feel like relief. It would feel like cozy and warm and loving and beautiful, and just a sense of true presence with myself or with yourself in that sense. So I'm going to intend that we all create a beautiful auric field around our bodies today. And we'll do this through a meditation so we can visualize and sense and feel it. We will set the intentions for the day, for the rest of the day. And you can practice this during the week as well. And whatever you take from here, these things don't need to be long. They can be as short as 30 seconds or a minute. It's not something that you have to work really hard at doing. It's the practice that allows you to get good at something. And when you get good at it, you then start to create it. And as you create it, you then get to hold your own energy. And when you are creating it daily, you are then holding your energy daily. And then in that sense, you are holding your own feelings and you are creating what it is that you want to feel without even having to go and get what it is that you attach to, which created the feeling. So I'll just explain that in a little more depth. So for example, if I think about a beautiful car that I want to buy, And then I really would love like this full drive that's so comfortable and it has leather seats and it feels so good and I love driving it and I can feel the steering wheel and that's leather and I feel safe in this car. I feel really good in this car. I feel like I am worthy in this car. So you can see how all those feelings that I was having, I was attaching to the car. So if I go and buy the car, then I'll start to have those feelings. Yet, I don't necessarily need to buy the car to have the feelings. If I start having the feelings, then maybe the car will come to me rather than me going to the car. So we attach a lot of feelings to different things that we can have in our lives. We attach feelings to connection with other people. We attach feelings to things that we can buy. We attach feelings to things that we can create. Lots of different feelings come from all the different things that we do. So let's get into this meditation and let's start creating a place where we can actually start feeling who we really are and what we want to feel. So, okay, are you ready? Let's close our eyes and let's get started. So I think what we'll do first is cleanse the aura field. So just taking in some long, slow, deep breaths. I want you to imagine that you're breathing in beautiful white light. And I want you to imagine that you have some taps on the bottom of your feet, or you can open up your feet, your foot chakras, to allow the energy to drain out down through the bottom, all the energy that you don't need. And it can be transmuted down into the earth. So I want you to breathe in with that beautiful white light, either through your crown or through your mouth or nose. And as you bring that light in, it starts to fill up the top of the body, all the way down into the shoulders, just relaxing the shoulders. Coming down further into the torso, and you can go as fast as you like or as slow as you like. Long, slow, deep breaths, and allowing all the energy that you don't need to drain out the bottom and into the earth to be transmuted. You've got the cones of light there to help remove any of the energy that you do not need. Breathing in and filling up that body of yours. Allowing it to go into the top of the thighs, all the way down the legs, down through the knees and the calf muscles, all the way down till it fills the whole entire feet. Now I want you to imagine that beautiful Mother Mary has come forth towards you, and she is holding out a single pink rose. I would like you to receive that rose from her. And as you receive the rose, I would like you to just bring your attention down to your feet chakras and either close them off or turn your taps off. And then come back to this beautiful pink rose. It is the most divine rose that you have ever seen, and the scent is so strong. But it is the most perfect scent for you. It's not too strong for your body. It's just right. I want you to take a deep breath as if you are smelling the rose. And as you smell the rose, you notice a beautiful pink energy that comes off the petals and into your nose. As it comes in, it starts to filter through all the cells, coming up into the brain, the frontal lobe, all the way through the skull into the skin and the hair follicles. Coming down the back of the head, coming through the pituitary gland and the pineal gland, the hypothalamus, the thalamus, all the different parts of the brain. As that beautiful pink soft energy comes down and through the top of the spinal cord, down through the forehead and the eyes, down through the cheekbones and the jaw, just relaxing the jaw. Calm and peaceful, as if it is relaxing all the cells, the muscles, coming down through the neck and the spinal cord and through the vertebrae, through all those beautiful muscles across the clavicle, the top of the shoulders, past the throat chakra. And as it starts to flow down the arms, relaxing all the muscles. And as each and every cell starts to absorb the beautiful pink energy, all the way down through the wrists, into the hands and the hand chakras, and right out to the small little sub-chakras in the fingers, connecting all the cells together as one. Beautiful pink divine energy coming down through the torso and through the lungs, through the rib cage and into the heart. As you take a long, slow, deep breath as you fill the lungs up with this beautiful pink energy. Divine, unconditional love energy. As it comes down through the torso into all the organs of the body. Down the spine, all the way to the tailbone, through the gallbladder and the liver, the stomach, the intestines, the spleen, through all of the organs, kidneys, adrenals, the glands, allowing that beautiful pink energy to absorb all the way through into the cells. Divine, unconditional love. Creating the cells to connect in communication with each other. Coming down into the genitals, through the hips, into the sacrum, as it flows down through all the chakras, through the top of the thighs now, connecting all the muscles, the ligaments, down through all the blood and the bones, all the way down through the knees, down through the calf muscles and into the feet, and out to those baby chakras in the toes. Beautiful, nurturing, divine oneness energy. Bringing a beautiful, healthy communication with all the cells in the body. Just breathing in and feeling the connection through all the body working as one. All cells are hearing each other and feeling each other. And so using your thought intention, I want you to think of an emotion, a beautiful emotion. Maybe it's self-love, or acceptance, or relief, or wellness. I want you to choose one of those feelings, and I want you to think about that. With self-love, you might connect in your heart. You might think of people or things that you love that make you smile. If it is wellness, you might see every single cell in diamond light, well and healthy. You might feel relief, like the dropping of the shoulders, the relaxed feeling in the face and the muscles, the tension just releasing and letting go. Using any thoughts that are divine and intentional in this moment. I'm just going to leave you here for a minute to really focus on those emotions, and allowing each and every cell to absorb those pictures or feelings that you're creating right now. And just bringing yourself back in. Taking a long, slow, deep breath now into each and every cell. Allowing them to communicate with each other and to feel your essence. I want you to imagine that the cells are vibrating now at a higher rate than before. And with each breath, they start to raise their vibration. As you breathe in more, you can feel the beautiful pink energy now coming out as if it is filling up more and more in the body, and the cells are creating their own divine pink energy. As it starts to expand out past each of the cells, it starts to expand in your body. Expanding out through the pores of your skin with each breath. As it expands more and more into your auric field. You take another long, slow, deep breath, allowing your cells to generate the energy to expand, expanding your energy. As you exhale, it expands out further and further out into your auric field. Gently and beautifully, as your energy field starts to fill up with your own divine, beautiful pink energy. You breathe in more and expanding more out until you can feel it at the edge of your aura. And just knowing that you have a boundary here, that this is your beautiful divine auric field, your creation of energy, divine beautiful energy, your ability and while you're generating this beautiful pink energy, I want you to imagine that there is like a speck of light starting to grow in your heart. It's like sunlight getting bigger and bigger. Your soul essence growing larger and larger into your body. You can feel the warmth of that sun through your chest. As it slowly grows out, larger and larger. And you start to see beams of light coming out of your body like the sun, in streams of light. Going out across your and out of your auric field. Shining up into the universe, into the sky, down into the earth, right into the Earth Star crystal, beaming out all across the earth and the world, affecting each and every other person. This beautiful, warm, nurturing energy, divine, unconditional love. It's effortless. You allow it to flow and connect with others around the world that you can see also have their beautiful beams of sunlight connecting with your light, creating a beautiful halo of sunlight around the earth. connecting all the way around. Holding a field of divine sunlight all around the earth. And then just allowing that sunlight to turn into this beautiful gold glitter that starts to separate and sparkle. As it holds that field in and around the earth, that beautiful divine gold sparkling sunlight creates like a mist across the earth's surface of divine unconditional love and protection and healing, so that all other beings can connect into that energy if they feel like they can, or if they want to, or they sense it and feel it. When they sense and feel that divine unconditional love, it'll connect them into their selves and their love. And just bringing your attention back into yourself and just feeling that beautiful pink energy right through your auric field. And taking a moment to thank yourself for taking the time out today, tonight, to put time aside for you. Just taking some gratitude just for you. Acknowledging yourself. And now setting an intention that you now intend that you will hold this energy for as long as possible, and that you will hold it until you do this again. And now I'd like you to set an intention for tonight or tomorrow of how you would like to hold that energy throughout the day. That beautiful, divine, unconditional love or acceptance, gratitude, happiness, joy, whatever you want to hold. Just set the intention that you would like to have the experience of that emotion. That you would like to have evidence. So when you're experiencing it, you remember that you created it. And that you remember that when you think you are missing out, it is just the feeling that you are missing. And that you can take time aside and tune into that feeling and create it in your own body. So you no longer are missing out. You will be fulfilled. So with the rose that you have, I want you to place it in your heart. It is your energy. It is your rose. It is your unconditional love for yourself. It is your relief. And just know at any time you can come back and take that rose and draw in its scent and create that field of love within and outside of you. So then just taking a moment to just bringing your attention and conscious awareness into your room again and where you are, sitting or lying. And just opening your eyes when you're ready and coming back to me here. We want to thank you for joining us today. We really love it when you come with us. And we really love it when you join us for our meditations. And when you take time for you, because you are really important. When we talk about the earth evolving and we talk about ascension and things like that, we're talking about you, your evolution, your own evolving into yourself. When we want the earth to change or things to change in society, the change has to happen within you first. And as you evolve and move through your things, then you affect the earth with your energy field, as it can no longer interact with you the same way that it always has. This is a very powerful thing, because when the power is in your hands to do the work for yourself, then you can do it, because it's your choice and you have the freedom. So thank you everyone for coming today.